So she's just chilling.
She's gonna help fires. She's gonna help fires.
Understandable.
Yep.
Damn it, Jin.
Yep.
Do I want to use an inspiration on that?
Yeah. So strength save, yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
You guys accept the futile quest, right? So is that?
Yep.
It does nothing on the rest of it. It only allows you to move in the direction of Deathwing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
It allows you to get closer, but you also get the ability to die instantly when you hit 0.
It's almost like it's called futile for a reason.
Yeah. Do I want an inspiration to re-roll that? Yes, I do. Oh my god, Jin, you're so cool!
You barely succeeded.
Actually, yeah,
destroyed my
can I use
muffin.
I completely forgot. Can I use a luck roll? A lucky.
Sure. Roll a single d20. It replaces the 3.
Alright.
Like a 2 or a 1.
Or it replaces the 2 tank. Wait, no, it's the whole result.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Didn't you
Very
roll
bad.
a 16 on the... Oh, wait, no, 16 plus 1 wouldn't save.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that applies to...
No, lucky is a straight up, like, replace the die that you rolled, not a you get advantage situation.
Yeah.
Magical guidance is the same way.
Yeah.
So...
I was thinking the quid pro quo, but then I don't think it maths out to work anyways.
So,
So...
to Badger and Roma, as you guys are running at this trumpet player, he's just sitting in his stadium seat on his little bench here. You guys are thrown back by an invisible wave of force. For your troubles, you guys suffer... It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Don't spend that all in one place.
Yeah, I can't not.
Yeah. Well, you don't suffer anything. So they're launched backwards, hit their heads and bodies against the stands. You're allowed to keep moving forward. You tank the wave of energy.
He readjusts his hat so it doesn't fly away. He looks at it menacingly and starts trudging towards him. Where's like the closest thing he can rip up that works like a Kanabo? Because I remembered we don't have weapons.
You guys don't have weapons.
Oh, shit!
Oh, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I forgot about that.
I don't have to worry about dexterity. I just need a big stick. Or punk.
I mean, you can literally rip off part of, like, the bench, like, top. Use that as, like a 2x4.
Fucking good enough for him.
Make me an athletics check at disadvantage. It's not terribly hard, but you are literally ripping, like, a freshly made stadium seat open.
Oh, he's not proficient at this. That's 19, actually. Hold on, wait.
You wouldn't have the guidance, because there's no one around here that can give you guidance.
Oh,
That means that a
yeah.
16 is enough. You one end has a nail still in it, so you literally could use it like fucking warriors, like 2x4, so.
Hell yeah. I take a thing and start moving.
Roll me, as you get closer, as your friends behind you are scrambling to get back up on their feet, can you roll me an insight check, please? Neutral.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Sus.
Nail. Making sure I got that.
It is a little sus, isn't it? That's fair.
It is sus.
Negating the
Yep.
effect in some strange way. That's fucking good.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
wait,
getting
yes.
advantage
Let me turn
on
off
something
guidance.
else.
Let me turn off guidance real fast. While I'm thinking about it.
22 is still pretty good, though. Yeah, the guidance is the 1, so that works out.
Nah, doesn't do that much.
As you get closer to the trumpet player, closer and closer, you could see, despite how I should say grizzle because that makes it seem like you could see his flesh. He's not entirely bandaged up, right? Looking like that guy from mouthwashing to some degree.
Curly.
Because you can't, like, he obviously has a mouth to play through. You could see like, how do I say this? A sort of dichotomy across him. One side looks immensely tired. The other side is crying. And it's very eerie how it splits down the middle so perfectly. But both sides are playing the tune. The silent tune.
I don't like this.
He doesn't entirely
I don't.
want to, but he's reserved to doing it. Well, not reserved. Does it come off that he's, like, forced to do this?
So he definitely doesn't want to be causing a national tragedy. At least one half of him isn't. The other side, roll me a medicine check. Straight.
Medicine.
Medicine. I only have a +2. I'm gonna reroll that.
That's fair.
I don't get much better.
Well, Well,
Oh.
you're not the medicine man.
Is Roma able to give her quid pro quo to Jin?
No, that Zentorian
I don't think that's how
helping
it
other
works.
people. Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
That sounds like a poor
Alright.
strategy.
A poor strategy.
Yeah, he is not the medicine man, and this is kind of a moment of moment of hecticness, to say the least.
Yeah. But yeah, you do make it up to him. 5 feet away. He's still dooting. It does look like now that you've got up close to him, he is no longer projecting out waves of invisible force.
Mm-hmm.
Which allows the other two of you to... You'll catch up eventually, but just not yet.
Eventually.
Jin gets first run, because he succeeded.
Is he
Yep,
able
yep.
to just grab the truck? Like, the guy's not, like... Fighting. Does he notice that I'm there?
One side of it is.
Which side?
The crying side. What a weird thing to say, right?
Yeah.
What a weird thing to say.
He's going to try and just take the trumpet from him initially.
Make me an athletics roll. This one is at disadvantage.
Jin, I need you to roll good because I don't have anything else to do or anything else to help. Would fighting spirit? No, fighting spirit wouldn't really apply here.
No, because it's not an attack roll. It replaces an attack when you grab or grapple or something.
Oh, he rolled so
21!
good.
That's very good, yeah.
God, the first one's so good! What what do I have that might...
You have inspirations, right?
No, I just used both of them. I broke up a muffin. Fuck,
That
do
is
I have anything
unfortunate.
to get rid of the disadvantage?
That's a womp womp.
Plead with him.
I don't think he does.
Anyone got an inspiration you can bum?
Yeah,
It can't be
fuck
that.
Take it.
It can't be cursed because you know the other roll results already.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just take mine.
Which, funnily enough, is the one I gave you.
Yeah, to say it's the one you
Yeah,
gave
it is.
It
Yeah.
all returns.
her. Nice inspiration battery.
It's found its way home.
Found it way home.
Nature is healing.
Nature's healing.
Obama's
Nature is
giving
healing.
himself
Look,
an
I have a
award.
mug for it.
How many memes can we do, guys?
So fucking 24 versus 21.
24 versus 21. You yank the trumpet from him, and you see that the crying side of him gets a look of relief, while the other... He turns his entire body to you, but the crying one... It's still tearing up, but not crying in like a full trickle, and like the other one's like, okay. Or more like probably not like K, more like a fine sort of energy.
Right, like this
As
is just
it
how
turns,
life is.
as he turns to look at you, you should get out of here. And this jars you so much. This person speaks to you. They're 5'11", maybe, like mid-20s, late 20s, maybe early 30s. Like they're in their whatever, right? They're in their age. What comes out of their mouth is a child's voice. You assume 5, 6 years old, something like that. That's hot.
He's bandaged up, right?
Oh yeah, you have the trumpet.
No, I said he's bandaged up, right? Like I can't make out like.
Yeah.
Can I? That was weird. Can I remove the bandages to see the face underneath? To see if that
Sure.
matches. It's stupid, but he's gonna chuck the trumpet backwards towards like his allies. He doesn't know where it lands, but it goes over there.
There it goes.
I think
Make
he
me
just
another-
kind of needs to know.
Make me another grapple check.
Grapple check.
Oh, he doesn't have the +1 actually because you took the trumpet from him. So yeah, that's a 10.
His strength trumpet.
You begin grabbing at him, and he offers little to no resistance. Like it's like trying to fight a cripple. Like there's his no strength to fight back at you if he even has any strength at all, or no willingness to. As you begin peeling away the bandages, you can see the crying eye begin shaking and looking around like very, very quickly, indicating that he is suffering some sort of pain as you do this. But the other half doesn't give a shit.
Jin regrets his decision, but he's already in the paint.
You begin peeling away the bandages off of him. This is when the other two of you catch up to Jin, watching him peel away the bandages off this person, and you can hear the individual going, "No, stop, no," in like a so impassionate way, but it is a child's voice. As you begin seeing the actual skin and flesh of this individual, you can see that it is not entirely weather-worn, not like that old guy that was smirking at Tao earlier, but it does have this sort of, it's like characteristic stretching, if that makes sense, of like someone that grew too fast.
Yeah, he has stretch marks.
Stretch marks, I guess is what it's called. As you reveal his face, he disappears, becoming a burst of black feathers. No call happened, but he does disappear.
He's just very stunned at the moment and just sputters out, "I'm sorry."
You guys do see all of you that, yeah, that's just all of you, that there is now one less layer on the net, the acoustic part of it, so to speak.
It's like that one
Okay.
movie where Bruce Lee needs to ascend the tower and he keeps fighting different martial artists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that game, dude. Seafood. Meanwhile, Caradoc, I'm sorry to say your advancement towards the Tower of Lady Aurelia is slow going. Because you have to wade through like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of people.
I was thinking if there's anything I can do to make them move out of the way.
I mean, violence. Eva's not advancing to that point just yet. Hey, what does Eva have? Nothing that can help with this. Nothing that can help in navigating a sea of people.
And I'm assuming this is kind of like mass psychosis stampede. There's no reasoning with this.
When they're under the effects of a DC 50 save, yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Violence. Thank you for Loco, I appreciate that. And then they escalate to extreme violence in a different part of the game. Oh, is that the one?
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is. Violence. Extreme violence. Oh, Phone Loco, what a gem.
What I wouldn't give for calm emotions right now. Oh fuck, I'm stumped. How to navigate a people without hurting them. That's like
The Eulonian dilemma.
yeah. Try to inspire them, but how?
Give them somewhere to go, maybe? Even if it's a lie?
So, yeah, here's the problem. They're trying to escape, and then they hit the net. So they actually have no... So, in a lack of knowledge, people will flood out from the stands, outward, toward the reception area, just to hit a wall of people who are corralled by a net. So it's like rush hour traffic. There's nowhere for them to go, and no one wants to go back. Right, because that'd be going towards definitely.
In fact, mechanically, they can.
I mean, they can all accept the futile quest, but it's a reason. I'm not a knight. I ain't about that. So yeah, you basically have to walk through a sea of people in difficult terrain in a game where mechanically you can't necessarily end in the same space as another creature. Unless you're halfling. Unless you're halfling, which is in real halfling hours.
Even knowing that it might do nothing, Caradoc is going to like he's pushing his way through as well as he can, and he's going to try to just continuously plead with people in front of him, like, out of the way, let me through. I'm going toward that thing, let me through.
You join in, albeit you add one different line of them going towards that thing. You add into a myriad cacophony of people saying something similar of get out of the way. Eva gets frustrated at this literal wall of people to the point where she is going back to the stands. She's going opposite of the flow, but at least outside of the lake, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So she's going back out into the central viewing area, the stadium itself.
To go... Okay, so... that's probably a better
how she's
idea.
going to be able to ascend the tower is going to be a different problem and question entirely. But at least you can make horizontal distance.
What was the range of Aurelia's song?
The one she's singing right now? Well, trying to?
Yeah.
I believe it's 120 feet. You guys are not anywhere close to that, I'm sorry to say.
If we got to the foot of our tower, would we be?
12 stories, yes you would. And she would have to hit her apex if it's anything with class-related stuff.
Yeah.
And that'd be nuts. She's having a hard time maintaining her song versus Deathbird's.
Yeah, I imagine that. Alright, if I still have any movement left, if Eva's pivoting, I'll follow her.
Make me an athletics roll. You can use your strength or your dex. You do it neutrally, because it's you and Eva working together on this.
Athletic with dexterity. So this would be a +2 because I have a +1 instead of a -1.
Okay.
Or actually,
Yeah. Like,
I have a. I'm thinking. Should I use the scroll, the script that Anvil gave me? No, not Anvil. Comedian.
Oh, the rune one?
You?
Yeah, to bump my strength up really high.
It's your call.
Now's as good a time as any. I'll do that.
Okay.
If
Then
memory
you don't need to roll.
serves it, then hell yeah.
It does make you bigger, so you actually can start just moving people. Not shoving them, but moving gently, like Assassin's Creed, like grabbing them and nudging them aside. And since you're bigger than them, they have a bit more inclination to agree with you. You and Eva begin making your way back into the ring, back into the stadium itself. That does take you some time, for obvious reason. Meanwhile, Dahlia and Folk, you guys are here with each other, and Irina and Arnie.
Okay.
Yep. At this point, definitely has released the clutches of the high tower and is deadass just taunting everyone. He does flybys, he picks people up, drops them. Like he's taunting though. He's showboating right now.
Oh boy.
Nothing anyone has done has hurt him.
A card.
Is Folk still in his panicked state, so to speak?
Yeah, because now the manifestation of his recurring dream is flying around the arena and toying with people.
That would be pretty bad. That's pretty traumatizing. Yeah, I would agree.
At some point, it will surely come for him, he thinks.
God damn.
What can I do to help him?
What have you been through?
Dahlia, roll me an insight check at disadvantage. Wah wah.
Did Irina help?
Yeah, could Irina help me?
I think she's busy trying to calm you.
Oof. You got this. Hey, 15. You're wise.
You wise.
A dirty 20, though.
Yeah, that is a dirty 20 there. If you have some
I have
way
an
of...
inspiration.
That's your call. Do you think a 15 is sufficient for this thing I'm asking you about?
I literally have no clue, so I'm going to use it.
That's the spirit?
Make it a 20. A dirty 20, but a 20 nonetheless.
Okay, good. The 20 is what you need. 20 is what you need.
Fuck.
You see as Deathwing is flying around, doing a circuit of the place, and he moves fast, by the way, despite being fucking gargantuan-sized category creature. Kelsey's still on him, by the way. Kelsey is still on him. She's still chains of conviction. Like, she knows it's doing nothing, but she's like two-handing her warhammer and slamming into like the joints of his wings against his head. She's trying her damnedest. Takari isn't here right now. Jin, you would see this. She might actually be really good against dragons and undragon riding avian people.
Second the chain thing popped, I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Monster Hunter inspired! Let's go! Yeah, so she's trying her damnedest, but not effectively. Unfortunately. Not effectively. As you see Deathwing flying around with Kelsey still doing her best to slow him down, cripple him, drop him, whatever, do any sort of impact and damage, you see Arnie looking, like scanning, following with his eyes Deathwing as it does circuit after circuit after circuit. And he pulls out a bomb.
Ooh.
Think you can hit it?
Should I chance it? Or should I go for a guarantee?
Guarantee.
Does my insight get me any inclination as to what he's gonna throw it at? Surely not the bird itself.
It's probably not the bird itself. But it does sound like he's saying this with a certain level, no pun intended, because of chains of conviction, but he's saying this with a level of conviction that is... Maybe when you guys first met Arnie would be absolutely uncharacteristic, but as of how he's been these past some days, it is eerily characteristic.
Yeah. He's been through it.
I don't know that now's the time to chance things. If you think you can have an effect, that's guaranteed.
He closes his eyes and nods. Right then. He puts away the bomb. And he pulls out something else. You have never seen anything like this before. Let me... He pulls out what looks to be a gun. But it looks so twisted and warped. It doesn't look like any gun you've seen in your travels so far. It doesn't even have a barrel. It has the shape of a barrel. But not even an actual barrel. And you have no clue where he would have gotten this.
Yeah,
this weird, warped-looking gun, much less any sort of weaponry at this event. Like, you guys are like... SOL, because you guys don't have... Well, most of you don't have weapons.
Ah.
Really doing this, aren't I? He turns around and takes aim with it.
What does that thing do?
It's gotta save lives. So I was
That's
told.
not telling me what it does.
It shoots. That's all it needs to do, right? He takes aim and fires. It is not a bullet that comes out of it. There is some imprint of a projectile that gets launched from it. Like if we were to use like 40k, there's like a plasma bolt or something like that. But it does carry with it this eerie, pale, green energy that's like almost like a comet's after trail that flies and hits Deathwing.
Necron.
And this leaves an impact. And Deathwing howls a little bit in pain, but particularly in anger, as he fucking spins on a dime and goes for you guys. Go! This is what the gun
now's the time.
looks like.
Oh my god, of course he invented a fucking Destiny gun.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That is so cool. How did he make this? Where did this come from?
I give it to Dahlia and Falk as the only other two people in the tower. I know Falk is absolutely incapacitated in terror, so that's fair. But is there anything either of you guys would attempt to do? As you guys see, Deathwing has like a super jacked movement speed, almost like he's called Deathwing for a reason. What do you guys do? One round.
Dahlia's immediately downing one of her fucking things. I can't think.
Your trance one?
Yeah, trance. Yeah, she's immediately going into a chemical trance.
Lord Root's telling you to get the fuck out of here right now, by the way.
I know.
This is stupid.
And I think the only other thing she's gonna try and do is, as best she can, pick up Fulk and run. Possibly try and take him over the edge. I think the fastest way down.
That's fair. Yeah.
While yelling at Arnie to run.
By literal distance, yeah, that makes sense. Like, would you run in a corridor down a bunch of steps and make it to the bottom, or just
Well, if you're trying to carry someone, right? She doesn't have a great strength score, so she could at least try and drag him to the edge and vault over the balcony with the two of them.
Yeah, Irina is this is right there with you.
They're still in the
Dahlia
balcony
knows
that
she's
we
not
set up,
going to
like,
die the first
thing,
time
yeah?
she takes this damage.
Well,
So she will try that, and assuming she's successful, she's gonna try and angle it so she falls backwards and is holding on to fall.
What actually is your strength score?
Let's see here.
Aren't you
Not
guys in the
great.
same tower that we climbed down using rope and shit?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's true. You could repel
Yeah.
down. But one
like-
of you doesn't have the ability to repel. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I'll just check
That's
on me, it'll
the
be fine.
thing. It's okay. Dahlia's not thinking. She's in survival mode. I want her to
fair.
fall. I think it'd be
Fair
cool.
enough.
My strength score is 12, so I have a 1.
I will say
Okay.
Falk will cooperate with this. I was thinking exactly that.
In sync. Yes.
He's like, okay, in his nightmares, Falk either as soon as the bird swoops, he is forced to either hop from the saddle or get got. He's hopping from the saddle here. It's just, he's on horseback, but he's in a tower.
Oh, actually,
Closest
yeah.
thing.
I actually have a different thing I could show you. This is how Deathwing looks as he's approaching you guys. There you go.
What?
Oh, no.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, he looks pretty
God.
pissed, doesn't he? So you guys go to the edge and like fucking how people like drop from boats to, like with like a scuba tank. Like you guys go. I'm not gonna roll the damage because you guys heal when you're within proximity of each other for
Yeah, true.
That's right.
some cherishment amount of HP.
Yeah, what is Dahlia to you?
I knew this would come up. I knew this would come
Obi,
up.
man.
I need to know because
I
I already sent Crash. I already sent Crash my answer. It's an easy answer for everyone involved.
You're
What?
yeah, you're Irina's friend.
You son of a bitch.
No,
You want to know?
these two have confided in each other literally. They are confidants, or at least that's what she is to Falk.
At least for sure the PCs, but I'm pretty sure pretty much all of the Pathfinder party to Dahlia is considered family in her mind.
Oh. Character development, but does the characters know it? Only the mechanics know it.
Only the mechanics and Dahlia, and she's not admitting that shit to y'all.
So do we use the higher one or the lower one?
So that's the thing.
Well,
it changes the
it's
healing
individual.
because it procs at the start of your turn. So it depends on your
Your
relation
view,
to them, not the other way
I
around.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's healing more than you are technically. Well, you have Irina.
Oh wait, so would you?
Ah.
Do they stack? If you have a confident?
No, they don't stack. It's
Okay,
you get the
right.
It
highest
takes the higher.
in proximity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. That would be so
So-
busted if it did that. Maybe these are, I will say, these floral eminences, as you guys saw with Jason, they do evolve. Either by the designs of the Clover King or by experience using them. Right? Kelsey's is pretty solid, but it has such a tight, like, low range to it. I know for a fact that if she gets more experience with it, it will grow, like, the range will increase, and the amount of shit people get from taking a free turn will increase as well. So, maybe in time, maybe Farron's will be like, yeah, they all add up. They all stack 5 times 30 because I have all my family with me.
All my lovers are here.
All my lovers are here.
The best
Power
person to get into a polycule.
That's fair. So you guys descend out from the tower. Dahlia, you call out to Arnie, telling him to come on, let's get out of here. And you can see that the gun in his grasp is already disintegrating, disappearing from existence, having concluded its singular use. And he just stands there at the edge of the balcony, and looks over at you with a very tired look on his face.
Arnie,
no.
I've already jumped by this point.
I imagine you guys
Are about to fall.
are about to fall.
Take his ass out there.
in the clutches of gravity.
Can I roll a save? To see if Falk has the wherewithal to save his friend.
I'll say yes, but you need a nat 20. The DC 50 cry of terror is
Gotcha.
by all accounts shouldn't be. Well, you did accept the futile. Well, actually, did you accept the futile? You didn't accept the futile quest.
No.
I'll say you'd have to accept. You'd have to accept that. That that definitely is landing Arnie.
Oh.
So I would say you'd have to make the save and accept futile quest.
I like that.
Okay.
Disadvantage still?
I think so.
Oof.
You'd have to get
You've
double
done it
nat
before.
20s.
Double nat 20s.
That or alternative,
Or-
you can bum an inspiration off of someone, and then only your first roll would have to be a nat 20.
Right.
I got your mind, but I already used it.
I know. Well, let's see what the rolls are first.
Yeah, before you in.
Oh fuck! I accept the futile quest for my boy Artie. No.
Oh.
So about Champions of Fate, do you want to use that?
Oh.
Fucking good roll though.
For
Yeah,
disadvantage, it actually is. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Garth,
Yeah.
you're a genius.
Mm.
Where is?
Before you do that,
Yes.
I will make it perfectly clear.
Mhm.
You are engaging into melee distance of the thing called Death Wing after already accepting the futile quest trait.
Yes.
Are you sure?
To not to engage melee'ly, but yeah, to grab Arnie.
Arnie doesn't look like he's moving. Arnie looks like he's accepted his lot. I will give you an insight roll, though.
Okay. Disadvantage still?
I'd say straight.
Thank you.
He's helping you. It does seem like Arnie has been privy to some knowledge ahead of time. That gun isn't his.
Oh yeah, true.
He was hanging out with the past members.
So
It helps your decision making at all. Dahlia does not support this, and listen. While I advocated for it as a keeping Arnie around as a player, Dahlia is neutral, but
Yeah.
I won't fight you on it mechanically, but
I will
narratively,
reveal-
what's fighting you?
I will reveal
If
one
you
thing.
break out.
One additional thing. I believe it was last week I asked you guys if your character had no other options except to give their life in the defense of those close to them and the blood of innocence.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
right.
You
Fucking
all
use-
unanimously said yes. A couple of you had some clauses to them, but generally you all said yes. Arnie rolled very well in his insight check.
Oh.
You guys have left quite the impact on him. He has been quite the
Oh.
he has been quite the sinner all of his life.
Arnie.
And
Oh,
according to the
come
past
on.
team members, the reason he's so wretched in his life is because his karma is out of balance.
Mm.
This is him balancing his karma. If he goes with you guys, Deathwing follows after you. And then it won't be satisfied with just one attack. So he has to stay up here. You can try to bring him anyways, but just know, you'll be inviting Death itself.
Yes.
Why does that stop us from doing something stupid?
You've revealed that. You've given me an insight roll. Falk goes over the edge.
Consider it honoring Arnie's last request.
Mm-hmm.
I won't describe to you guys any bloody detail of what happens to Arnie. In fairness, it's not a bloody endeavor. Just a singular strike through his heart. Pecked out. And he is sent flying over the edge on the opposite side of the tower from you guys. Actually, no. He's probably flung into the stadium. It's like the grounds itself, where all the competitions are happening. But actually being injured and redressing, gaining retribution on the individual who dared to do so, Deathwing begins to take its leave, bursting through the net that has been laid out for it. I should say for it, on its behalf. He does go past Tal, and when Tal hits him, the injuries last.
Damn it.
So Tal now has a few interesting samples he will bring to your guys' attention. Deathwing's blood, Deathwing's feathers, as well as the net material.
Hell yeah, Tal.
But the old